Hey, welcome. So, let me ask you something. When you finish a really great book, what's the last thing you read? It's probably that final sentence, right? You close the cover, get that great feeling of completion, and you're done. But what if I told you you're skipping some of the most powerful pages in the whole book? What if the real journey is actually hidden at the very end? This is the big question, right? For the next few minutes, let's you and I become informational detectives. Our mission? To uncover the secrets that are hiding in plain sight, in a place that, let's be honest, most of us completely ignore. Believe it or not, this is where a book's journey can truly begin. And here it is, our very first clue, pulled straight from the case file. This one sentence tells us exactly where we need to focus our investigation: the index and that other books you may enjoy section. I know, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, this is the key that's going to unlock this whole mystery. Okay, so any good investigation needs a plan. And here's ours. It's simple. We're going to analyze our source, identify the two key pieces of evidence we just found, decode what they actually mean, and then we'll put it all together to see the big picture. Nice and clear, right? Let's do it. So it's time to start following those clues. Our source has given us two really distinct leads to follow, kind of like two different paths that are both going to take us right to the heart of what's going on here. You know, what's really cool is how this breaks down. Think of it like this. The index. That's our inward-facing map. It helps you navigate the world you just explored. But then you have the other books section. That's an outward-facing guide, pointing you to totally new worlds to discover next. Two tools, two very different but equally powerful functions. Okay, let's zoom in on our first clue. We're putting the index under the microscope. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. An index, it's just a boring alphabetical list. But what if we started seeing it as a set of codes, a directory of ideas just waiting for us to connect them? So at its core, yeah, an index is a functional tool. It's basically a super efficient search engine for a physical book. It lets you instantly jump to any concept, any name, or any idea you want to revisit. It's not just some appendix tacked on at the end. It's a full-on navigational system. And this illustrates the point perfectly. These are actual entries from our source material. Now, don't worry if T circular array buffer means absolutely nothing to you. It doesn't have to. The point isn't what these are, but that they are. Every single one of them is a signpost, a breadcrumb, that lets you trace an idea all the way through the book, seeing how it changes and connects to everything else. All right, we've cracked our first clue. Now let's turn our attention to the second piece of this puzzle, that section we all skip, other books you may enjoy. You know, it is so easy to dismiss this section as just a bunch of ads. But if you look a little closer, it's something way more valuable. It's a curated reading list, handpicked by the author or the publisher. They're basically saying, hey, if you thought this book was useful, here's the next logical step on your journey. It's literally a doorway to a whole wider universe of knowledge. So, we've looked at the evidence, we've decoded the index, we've investigated the book recommendations. Now it's time to put it all together. Why does any of this matter? What's the big secret hiding in these last few pages? And here it is, the big reveal. Just like it says here, the back of the book isn't an ending at all. It's a new beginning. It's a launch pad. The index invites you to go deeper, to reread, rethink, and connect ideas in new ways. And the book list? Well, that launches you into entirely new worlds of knowledge. So here it is, your brand new toolkit for really active learning. Think of it as a two-step process. First, use the index to totally master the world inside the book by tracing the ideas that really grabbed you. Then, use the book list to go explore new territories beyond the book. See, these aren't afterthoughts. They are absolutely essential tools for anyone who wants to do more than just read. And that kind of brings us to our final thought. We've just uncovered all this hidden power in something as simple as a book's final pages. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other simple, powerful tools are out there, hiding in plain sight, just waiting for us to notice them? Thanks so much for joining me on this little investigation.